3 months. That's how long it took me to realize I didn't have a money problem. I had a truth problem because when I finally looked at where my money was actually going, I didn't like what I saw. And what I found changed everything. After the car repair in episode 3, I told myself something dangerous. I survived. The system worked. I didn't go into debt, but something felt off because even though I survived, I still felt broke. And that's when it hit me. If I'm making $80,000 a year, if I built a system, if I handled an emergency, why does it still feel tight? So I did something I had avoided for years. I audited myself. Not 1 week, not 1 month, 90 days. I printed every transaction, every swipe, every subscription, it's just $20. And I laid it all out. No judgment, just facts. And what I found embarrassed me. It wasn't the rent, it wasn't the car, it wasn't even the emergency. It was the leaks. $12 here, $18 there for convenience, $120 in subscriptions I forgot about, eating out when groceries were at home. It wasn't one big mistake. It was 50 small ones. I realized our finances were stressed despite my decent income. It wasn't big purchases, but small habits, and together they were draining thousands. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. I wasn't broke because I didn't make enough. I was broke because I wasn't paying attention. That hurt because it meant the problem was not outside of me. It was behavior, habits, impulse, comfort spending, reward spending, stress spending. You know what scared me most? Not the money, the autopilot. I wasn't deciding where my money went. My habits were. And habits don't care about your future. They care about now. That realization, that's heavier than the car repair. It wasn't the money, it was avoiding the problem. The audit wasn't about cutting everything. It was about clarity. I asked 3 questions. Does this actually improve my life? Would I buy this again today? Is this aligned with who I say I want to become? The answer was no. It got cut. Not dramatically, not angrily, just intentionally. And something interesting happened. When I stopped judging myself and started observing myself, I improved. Not overnight, but consistently. Because awareness changes behavior. You cannot fix what you refuse to look at. But here's the twist. The audit showed me where my money was going. It did not tell me where it should go. And that's where the real growth begins. In the next episode, I'm going to show you how I built a simple allocation plan that told every dollar where to go before the month even started. Because knowing the leaks is step 1, designing direction is step 2, and that's where prosperity begins. If you feel broke making good enough money, don't panic. Audit, not to shame yourself, but to understand yourself. Because the hardest part of changing your money is facing it honestly. I'm Mike, this is season 1, and this is the journey from paycheck to prosperity. I'll see you in episode 5.